Good morning, Magicals. Well, this is take 2 of this video because I started off going, yay, it's Friday. It's still only Tuesday. I need a break. Good morning and welcome to your Tuesday. Right, so we're going to get straight into your chakra reading for the day. Today's one is the Crown Chakra, Sahasrara, which means thousandfold. It is the space on top of our head that is connecting us to the divine, universal energy. Remember that what drains us with this chakra, the shadow side of the kryptonite, is attachment to anything in any form, okay? Which, it being the last of the major 7 energy fields, is why they say that when you reach a state of enlightenment, you have released all attachments, okay, to anything. It's near impossible for humans. Attachment to your pets, to your children, to your loved ones. There's a complete state of what happens kind of thing. So we have to just deal with loss as a form of and a part of the cycle of life. Basically, that's kind of how you release, receive enlightenment. Okay, so we're looking at crown chakra stuff today. Okay, so I've got a feeling we're going to be working a little bit with attachments here. Let's see what comes up. Right, so your tarot card for the morning, the King of Coins. Okay, beautiful energy. This is standing in your power. Okay, so this is earth energy. All right, standing in your power. And if you can have a look here and see, you'll see that they're grapes. They're luscious like vine of grapes. It's abundance, okay? He's sitting with the coin, a massive coin on his lap, and he's sitting there very confident, very like, I've got this, knowing that his self-worth, knowing his value. So this is saying to me that this card is coming up because this is what we need to focus on. Money, money, money. Okay. This is about us achieving our financial freedom and our financial goals. Okay. For those of you who watched my Saturn retrograde video, you'll see that, well, I know that the Cancerians had financial health in theirs as well, about starting to focus on that. All right. So this is very much about starting to look at what we need to do to achieve this, okay? Bearing in mind we've got the backup of Saturn retrograde now, okay, because it's in play, pushing us to get past what we resist, okay? So anything that you have an attachment to, whether it's a comfort zone, whether it's a pattern, a cycle, anything like that, that is holding you back from achieving your highest capabilities here, right, we need to let it go and just walk away from. It's the time. We've got the universal energies, believe it or not, even though there's so many retrogrades going on, I'm like, oh God. I'm honestly contemplating doing Mercury's reading with a glass of wine, but we'll go with it. But so this is it, okay? This is seriously about us now getting our shit together and standing in our power and achieving the financial and the material stuff that we need, okay? I know it's not the be all and end all, but reality is we have to do the work spiritually, mentally, and emotionally to get to that position. Okay, so there's always a balance. Okay, right. So how do we do this? And this card came up. Absolutely love this card. Oh, God, sorry. Inspiration. There we go. Number 11, it is self-mastery. 11 is a self-mastery number. If you can see, she's a bit of a lone wolf. She's in this like kind of very isolated kind of space in a forest with snow around. It's got that cold, like shut out kind of vibe, and all she's got is her wolf next to her. Now here's the thing. Inspiration comes through our crown chakra. You have to be open to the inspiration coming through from the divine. That is how we connect with the divine. All right. So what they're saying here is be open to inspiration, be open to. So it's calling for meditation, quiet time, grounding. Okay. It's about now getting in touch with that side of yourself in order for you to receive the information you need, the messages you need, in order for you to find out what exactly you need to release, how you need to do something, when you need to do something, what you actually need to do. All right. So this is a beautiful card. And the reason I pointed out the wolf and all that, sorry, I didn't come back to that, is purely because this is stuff that needs to be done alone at this point. I'm being told, okay, this is a bit of quiet time for you just to reconnect and to find out what's going on. So take some time today to work with this. All right. Then I asked for some advice, and we got, because of course we're coming up to the full moon, so I used the Moonology cards. We got 3 cards that came out. The first one here, right, Full moon in Aries, a fiery climax approaches. Honest to God, in my Saturn thing yesterday, I said, I'm telling you now, this full moon is going to pack a punch afterwards. There's something about this full moon, the energy feels different around this full moon. It feels very, very different. And it's not really just about the retrogrades and things like that. There's something else going on around this full moon. It's everybody's clearing out their stuff. Everybody's starting to shift stuff out of it, but like physically clearing out their stuff. Not to mention emotionally and psychologically and all of that, which comes as part of getting rid of old energy that's in the physical form. There's definitely a big shift coming after this. I could be very wrong, but it's like a gut feel. It's like an actual tangible energetic feel with this. Okay. And even though it may not be an actual like ending of something, I feel like energetically something is going to shift in order for other things to open. So like almost like an energetic portal, let's say. Okay, so there's that first one. The next one that came up was new moon in Gemini. Communication is key. Now again, we are in Gemini at the moment. Okay, we have got Mercury in the pre-shadow side, which is also about communication. So this is actually about here where I've said to you over here to come in and receive inspiration. Oh God, receive inspiration from Crown Chakra. All right. This is about communication with spirit. Okay. It's about sitting there and doing the meditations. I know I harp on about meditation and everyone goes, oh God, Mara always talks about meditation. I promise you it's invaluable. And if you can't meditate, find a way let me just say that. If you cannot meditate in a traditional way, find a way that works for you. I've always said this. I go and sit out on the grass with Delilah and a cup of tea and I watch the sunset and I have some of my clearest and my best messages coming through with that. Okay, not everybody can meditate the same way. All right. So communion with spirit, chatting to them and talking to them. And then the final card that came out was Blue Moon, believe in the impossible. We had this last week as well. That's why I keep on saying this energy feels different. It feels like there's something exciting, like as heavy as the retrograde stuff is, and this full moon energy's been, it really feels like something exciting is happening. Like there's a shift in the air. There's almost like a crackling energy, like when you just kind of, somebody's taking you for a surprise and you don't really know where you're going, but it's going to be a good surprise. It's that kind of energy at the moment. So believe in the impossible. Okay. When we let go of our attachments to outcomes, the impossible can happen. All right. So again, you are focusing on this, all right, your financial stuff to get to where you want to be in the material world. You're doing it through receiving inspiration, right? We're waiting for this ending coming, and I'm telling you it's going to be this full moon. All right. Bearing in mind that the full moon is Sagittarius. It's a blood moon, a lunar eclipse, right? And there's something else. It's a super moon. So it's huge. That means the energy is even more potent. All right. So we're waiting for that. There's communication with spirit and then believing in the impossible. And then I said, what was the final outcome for us? Coming to life. How beautiful is this card? I love this card. And you see on the top here, she's got this like orb, okay? That's like a magical kind of vibe to it. It's like she's carrying this magic energy with her. 2 and 9, 29, comes down to 11. Again, self-mastery. So we've got 2 11s down on the table. Okay, basically. So this is about fresh beginnings. It's all that stuff that I'm talking about, that new energy, that spark of that creativity, that excitement, that wanting to feel inspired and wanting to do things and to change things to get to where you want to be. Okay, such a beautiful outcome for us today. Right. Okay, so that's the reading. Right, your mantra for today I have not forgotten this time. All right. There we go. Can you see that? I release attachment, okay, and allow the universe to work its magic. What can I say? They're trying to tell you something. They really are. And then when you are wanting to connect it with your seed sound, okay, for this, your seed sound for this is Om, not Aum, Om, O-M. Right. One of the nicest things you can do, just a little heads up, if you feel your energy in your house is a bit stuck, all you have to do is go onto YouTube. There are so many different videos out there that are about chanting. and just blast it through your house. I do that very often, and it realigns me. I must be honest, Delilah, my fluff is even calmer, but it clears the energy of the house beautifully. Okay, it really does bring a beautiful energy through the house. So, guys, I hope you've enjoyed your reading. I hope that you have a beautiful, beautiful Tuesday. I was so excited. I thought it was Friday. Shit, I don't know why. But have a beautiful Tuesday, and I will see you a bit later today for your full moon reading. Okay, well, I'll put out a full moon reading this afternoon when I get back from running errands. So sending you so much love. Have a spectacular day, and I'll touch base with you later. Big loves.